Just a little big for me to pick up.
What about your cat?
We don't have a cat. Oh, Upton has a cat.
Yeah, I can pick up all of them.
Okay, before we get started on the presentations, I'm going to go through today's daily assignment. Oh, he's adorable.
This is we're about to. We made it. We're about.
Okay, here we go. Just going to share my screen, and then pull this up. There you go. This won't take long. I did do the final recording of chapters 26 and 27. That should say 27 right there. That's a typo. But when I tried to make one 90-minute video, the quality of it went. So I just kept it with the Safe YouTube. If you want to ever look back at it again, there it is. I have a short story this week by a very famous author named Avi. It's just a short story. It takes like 15 minutes to read at the most. It's a really good little tale about being a scout in the big city of New York City. And do a little summary of that. So no big new novels, just short stories. I've got little videos, 47-minute long videos from the National Geographic Society, Ancient History 101 of every place we've studied. And some of these you've seen and some of them you have not. Online puzzles. I got a new site called Brain Bashers. It's great. There's 4 puzzles on this page. It gives you the answer, so try to do it before you. Oh, I gotta let these people in. And Chloe, there she is. Okay, good. And a little thing about the Earth 101. And some fun facts, family fun. And just right here, this is just a review, of course, of what you need to turn in by Friday. And again, please email me these so that I can easily forward them to your 4th grade teacher, whoever that may be. We don't know yet. And then the docent guide right there, due today, but again, you'll have a chance tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So I'm going to stop the share right now. I'm going to enable the share, advanced sharing options, all participants. There we go. For those of you that just came in, Mr. Bagby got a doggy dog. Finally again, so I'll show you the dog. Oh, there she is.
Mr. Bagby.
There she is. There she is. Dogs doing what dogs do
Who's
best.
FJ.82?
Dogs doing what they do best, which is laying around, right? Isn't that what dogs do best?
No, they actually play better.
They do play, but they love laying around.
How big is she? Bagby? I have mine ready. I just don't know.
No, she's 3.5 years old. She's fully grown. She's not a puppy.
I'm working on it.
Okay. So we have Swati up. So Swati, you are now enabled to share, and you may begin.
Who's FJ.82?
Let me push. I already did record, right? Yes, we're recording.
Oh, you did. You did.
Swati.
How do I do this?
You got to click on screen share, and then you got to click on another button, and then you got to bring it up.
Screen share.
It's at the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
Do you see it? There you go. Okay. Now you got the zoom. And
okay, there you go.
Excellent. And you can press the slideshow starting. And I'm going to mute myself because there's going to be more noise coming through because they're working on my AC. So go.
Okay, Paris, France tour. Paris is famous for its cafe culture, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, Notre Dame, the Moulin Rouge, pastries, and fashion. Most of the fashion shows are placed in Paris, and they have wonderful suites around the world. They have the best fashion selling clothes there too. Paris is famous for Part 2. Did you know that not only Paris is famous for its pastries and fashion, it is also famous for its buildings and cities. You can see lots of different types of cities and buildings, like Louvre Museum, Sacré-Cœur Square, Sainte-Chapelle, Luxembourg Palace, and way more. Paris is famous for the beautiful flowers and gardens, with the most luxurious places you have ever seen. Video time for this chapter.
Swati, if that's a 4-minute video, you might want to put it on a faster speed because that will take up all your time. This is supposed to be 3 to 5 minutes, okay?
Okay, then should I not watch it?
Well, I can put the link for it up if you send it to me. But yeah, this is supposed to be 3 to 5 minutes. We got to give everybody time, but you can go on and show us the rest of your presentation, okay? Maybe at the end of the meeting, there'll be time. I'm going to put myself back on mute.
Eiffel Tower. As many of you guys know, the Eiffel Tower is very big and famous around the world. Obviously, this big sculpture is in Paris, France. That is why I'm talking about it. So now let's get deeper in the subject. The Eiffel Tower was built honoring the most beautiful exhibit in Paris for the World's Fair. Who made the Eiffel Tower, you may ask? Well, this is the person who made this wonderful exhibit. Alexandre Gustave Eiffel. It was honoring the name by his name. Eiffel Tower Part 2. The Eiffel Tower was built in 1889, honoring the French Revolution because it is a gift of shine to the people. The Eiffel Tower is named after Gustave Eiffel, a French civil engineer who is credited with the designing of this tower, as is known as La Tour Eiffel in French. And since it was made so long ago, it is 133 years old, just for a sculpture. Which continent is France in? France is in Europe, in the southern part of Europe. France is for the French Republic, honoring people who helped in. France is one of 44 places in the continent Europe, which also makes it special. France is in the border of Europe and not in the middle. Here, you can take a look. Like here's France and here is France in the part of Europe. National flower. The national flower is called the iris flower. It is purple with a little bit of yellow in it too. Its petals droop down and it looks like it's about to die, but still in good shape. It is supposed to be the national flower of France because of its beauty and color. What is Paris's next name? Paris is also called the City of Love because each year millions of people come there to spend some romantic time and have fun. It keeps people happy, and if they are just in Paris for a vacation, they would feel like they would want to stay there forever. COVID-19 in Paris. Their parks, beaches, cafes, landmarks, and nightclubs are all closed at this time period. If you go to the Eiffel Tower in this situation, you will see all the parking places reserved for other people, VIPs. Places can be open, but everywhere there is a limited amount of people in that specific place. My resources, and thank you for watching my PowerPoint. How do you there?
Let's give her a little hand. Applause. Good job. Good job. Very, very, very nice. Love Paris, France. Wish I could go there. I don't think anybody's going anywhere anytime soon, though. Hopefully, we'll be able to travel again. Swati, great job. Thank you very much. If there's time at the end, we'll try to show your video. We'll move right over to Max. You'll need to stop sharing, though.
How do I stop sharing?
You go to the top, go to the very top. There you go. You figured it out all by yourself. Max, are you ready?
Okay.
Excellent. I'm gonna go back on mute, okay?
Okay. A Tour of NASA by Max Mitzloff. So this right here is the memorial fountain for John F. Kennedy. He was the one who put together the space program. And so over there is the place where you get if you want to buy a all year round pass, or if you lose your pass, you can go there and buy another one, or you might be lucky enough to get one for free because you lost it. So we're gonna go back behind there over to the Rocket Garden. So right here is the Apollo. It's a model of the Apollo, and it is also in the Rocket Garden. Over here is a model of the capsule of the Apollo that you can go in, and some people are going in that right now. Over there. Over here is another view of the Rocket Garden. Over there, back over there is what we just looked at, the model of the Apollo. And right over here is the Gemini, and right here is the World War II V2 rocket that Wernher von Braun made. So we're gonna check out Heroes and Legends now. So over here are the heroes in the gold, and over here are the legends. They're the people that died in fires in the capsule, or they died because something went wrong with the rocket. And so one tragedy is the Apollo 1 fire, and there are two other tragedies in the space shuttle program. So right here is, I believe it's a Apollo capsule. It is it's this color because it's been through the atmosphere and high heats. Okay, so we get out of the memorial area, and now we are at Talk to an Astronaut. So we're going to talk to this guy right here. He's, as you can see, he's been on the space shuttle Columbia, and he is with his astronaut buddy, and we're gonna talk to him. So now we go to the bus tour. We go in the place where the journey starts, where it says the journey starts here. We go through these gates, and then we hop on the bus. So as you can see, it says Kennedy Space Center right there. Okay, so on the bus tour, you will see a whole bunch of stuff that you can't see by foot. And so here's the NASA Assembly Building. They built it actually for the Apollo. And so the person on the bus tour is going to be talking to you, but he's not going to be talking to you like this. He's going to be driving while he talks to you. And there's also going to be a screen in front of you. So here's another view of the NASA Assembly Building. And right there is probably a place where vehicles go in, and probably there's a smaller door for people to go in. And over here is the crawler. People call it the crawler because it goes very slow, and it takes the rockets to the launch pad. Its top speed is 3 miles per hour. It's very fast. Just kidding. So we're still on the bus tour, and now the bus is over here, and over there is another. It's another launch pad, and so I believe that's where the Apollo launched from. Now we're at the Apollo area. So first we go in, we look at this. So right here is actually it's actually the controls from the Apollo mission, the real controls, and the control panels will light up when it's the person talking. So the actual people talk, and you see all the screens and all the places where the videos were shot. And over here is, after you watch that video, you will go into here. There's all the Apollo patches. See them right there. And this right here is the final version of the Apollo, and it's not a real one. It's actually just a fake one. Because if it was real, the space shuttle would not be the first reusable spacecraft. So the Apollo actually became space junk after the stage was complete. Over here is another place outside of the Apollo building. So right here, I believe, are the famous Michael Collins, Buzz Aldrin, and Neil Armstrong. And I don't know it's probably a mission patch, and right here it says NASA, obviously. And now we drive back, and now we're going to the what's it called? The space shuttle building. And so we're gonna watch a movie first. Then we see the Atlantis. This is the real Atlantis.
Hey, Max, how long is the video?
How long is it? Oh, I'm not gonna show you the video because I couldn't find it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's at least, I'd say, 10 minutes. And so here is the orbiter satellite launcher, and here are the payload doors. So there's people that answer questions, and if you ask a question, you actually get a coin. And so this is Fly with an Astronaut, and I've done that before with the most famous space shuttle astronaut. He flew on the space shuttle the most times, 7 times to be exact. And so he's going to tell you about the thing. And so here is a model of the space shuttle, and you're going to see a whole bunch of models. Also the SCA, the Space Shuttle Carrier Aircraft, it was actually designed to test the space shuttle. And it's also carrying the space shuttle. It also carried the space shuttle. And I believe this is a model of the Hubble Space Telescope. You have to look at its pictures. Its pictures are so beautiful. Okay, so there is a toy ISS that kids can go into, and it has a plastic bottom that you can see, and it's very high up. So the first time I went on it, I was a bit scared. I was only, let's say, 5. So You can go on that. And here is the slide. It says right here, the space shuttle glides at I believe 418 miles per hour. And so now we are going on the space shuttle. It's a ride in the space shuttle area. I don't know what it's called, but it's it's like you train like an astronaut in the space shuttle. And so you'll be on here for at least 10-20 minutes. It's very fun. Over here is to finish up your day. You have you go to the future section. Well, it's not really future because we already have these. These are just models of what's going to take us to Mars and back to the space. What's it called? The International Space Station. Did you hear about the launch that America's going to do on the 27th?
No.
Yeah, it's been 9 years since we have launched American astronauts into space. Okay, the latitude and longitude of Kennedy Space Center is 28,579 north and 80,6490 west. The hemisphere is the northern hemisphere, and the state is America. The state is North America and
Florida.
no. Oh yeah, Florida. Sorry. I get my continent and states mixed up.
That's okay. Are you about wrapping it up, Max? Because we need to move on to Arjun. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, great. Good job. Let's give him a hand.
Thank you.
Arjun, take it away.
Mr. Bagby,
Yes?
I have two of my things ready. I just haven't sent it to this computer yet.
Okay. Well, we have tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. We're going to get through everybody, I promise you.
Okay.
Arjun is up next. Arjun, what are we going to be looking at here? Ooh.
So my presentation is on the Killa.
I love when you do presentations on things I know nothing about. Cool. I'm going to go on mute now. Go.
Halal Killa is in Delhi, India. You can read these if you want to. And here's a tour of the Lal Killa / Red Fort. I'll just skip through the video. This is for common people to meet. And then there's a place for this is a throne. This is the throne. This emperor would sit up there. These are museums. They're showing museums. They're showing you around the fort. That's basically it.
All right, thank you very much, Arjun. Good job.
Thank you.
I hope to visit there someday, at least parts of India. Quite a country with quite a history. All right, so that's Arjun. And who else is here that would like to start? Okay, if you're not willing to go, you're kind of telling me that you didn't do it yet, okay? That's how the teacher's brain works. But if you're not willing to go, it might be because you haven't finished it yet. So let's just check.
I don't want to do it.
Chloe, are you ready?
She already did it.
She did?
Yeah, it was that rope
He
walk.
did part of
No,
it. He just did part of it.
She was just showing us what it was going to be like. So we got Wyatt here. Viga's already gone. Upton, are you ready?
Yeah,
Wyatt or Upton or?
I'll do it.
Okay, because we do have enough time for another one.
Mine's pretty short.
Take it away. Do you know how to screen share?
Yeah, but first I have to open it up.
Okay. Chloe, I thought Upton was going.
Okay, she can go. I don't
Okay.
care.
All right, Chloe, go ahead. Since you're already up and running, go ahead and start us off. You can click on slide share. It'll be much bigger.
And she's muted.
I noticed that.
North, and the longitude is 0.12 west.
Hey, Chloe, if you press slide share, the pictures will be much bigger.
Okay, hold on. Slideshow. Okay. Okay. I just want to finish
It's
it.
where it says slideshow.
Right?
See where it says slideshow? If you click on that, you should be able to make it go into slide share mode.
I don't see it. Don't worry about it.
It's to the left of review and it's to the right of animations. It's called slideshow.
Oh, okay, there.
There's a slideshow tab.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, just click on it.
All right.
There
So,
you go.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So this presentation is like a brief tour of our London, is followed by a virtual tour on Roblox and all that. The virtual tour only has a few key London landmarks, as they were like really hard to make. So make sure you enjoy the ride, and make sure you have a barf bag handy. So London is the capital of England, UK. There's a population of almost 9 million people, and there has been a city on the site of London for over 2,000 years, and it was originally founded by the Romans. So Big Ben is a giant clock of the on the House of Parliament, whatever, and it stands over 300 feet, 15 feet tall, as long as a football field, and the clock face is 30 feet in diameter. It has 5 bells, and the largest, which weighs as much as 15 cars, is on the Palace of Westminster, which is where the UK government meets, like the US Capitol building. Okay. So Hamleys is the oldest and largest toy store in the world. And then Paddington Bear is one of its most famous residents. And trust me, if you go there on Christmas, it's like really cool. That picture. Alright. And then the Tower of London. So originally an armory for the city with armors, pikes, and swords. It was it was not pretty. It included the Bloody Tower, which was where they tortured prisoners, and the crown's jewels are kept here today. We finished our tour with the London Eye. It is a Ferris wheel that provides a 360-degree view of London and is 450 feet high. Enjoy the sunset! Stop.
I went on the London Eye.
All right, Chloe, that was very entertaining. We like the roadblocks, but I think we learned a lot more through this presentation. Good job. Let's give her a hand. Let's see, what does Sophie have to say? No, Sophie just disappeared. Okay, so here she is. You gotta see the dog. You know how people are when they have a new dog. They gotta show them off. Let's try one more time. Can you see the dog? There she is. Do you see her? No.
Oh, mine isn't working.
That's all right. We have 3 more days to get all these done. We've heard from Damien, Viga, Swati, Max, Arjun, and Lena. So we have Ryan, Mila, Anderson, Wyatt, Upton, Peyton, Chloe, and Faith. Oh, Chloe just went. Duh. Sorry about that. Excellent. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the little short story by Avi. Avi is a wonderful, wonderful author. And please make sure you email me your 3 writing pieces. So let's do a countdown and we will move on to the rest of your day. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day out there.
Mr. Bagby, what kinds of 2 paragraphs do we have to do again?
It's right in the Bagby daily assignment.
2,
Okay.
I'm almost done. I need to do the persuasive
0,
piece.
Yeah.
10, 9,
5, 4,
8,
3,
Bye.
2. Bye, everybody.
4, 3, 2, 1.